Is Quill 18 playing as Texas? I mean, this would definitely be a Quillian strategy right here. Although, if it was Quill, this would not be called Texas, this would be called Brussels. Because it's clearly a country that doesn't exist. And yes, I know it's not a country. It's just South Netherlands. Oh, we've got Inca coming in, fighting the rebels right now. It looks like Inca may well be saving Texas here. This is a problem which they are trying very, very hard to deal with. I came so close. 98%. 98%. A couple of nations have been split out, but if it's just those, then they're not going to have too big a problem with getting them back. Where's the Texas army gone? They're up here in the north. Yuran has also got some troops over here. They're currently trying to deal with their Californian provinces, letting Mexico be Mexico, letting the Inca do all of the heavy lifting, apparently. Inca definitely mucking in, doing their part. 41,000 manpower. So they've lost about 15,000 manpower at the moment fighting. Not to mention losses that they've currently incurred and have not yet reinforced. They're kind of lucky that the rebels here are not being more aggressive. If they took this, if they took this, and then these ones on the coast, this situation would be a whole lot worse. 88%. I mean, it goes up and then it goes down, then it goes up a little bit more, then it goes down again. I don't know how many more separatists can actually trigger, because I have a feeling that most of them already have. Yep, oh no, we got two more. The Yaqui separatists and then Texan peasants could still trigger, but it looks like they've triggered absolutely every single uprising they could possibly have done. This is almost an Ethiopian strategy from the last game. That's true. That's very true. I have a feeling it's when the player took over Texas and then didn't realize that the AI was still coring. Or else Texas only got cores on the actual Texan core territories, and then everything else was not. There are a number of different things which could have happened here. Yeah, it looks like they're out of danger purely because of Inca. They owe Inca a massive debt for this. Inca just saved their country. Inca has gone above and beyond for GB this playthrough. This isn't Britain. This is Texas. This is a different country. This was a mid-game change of nation, so mistakes happen, yeah. Texas, of course, used to be a colony of what are they called? Kamchandals. Kamchandals being based over here, which Yuran has since taken over. And then the Kamchandal player, in a planned move, switched over to their colonial nation, Texas. Amurka, meanwhile, looks like they're looking pretty healthy. French Canada, slowly but surely growing. Pirate Vinland, slowly growing. Got France up in Greenland as well. Choctaw, really starting to spread out. These guys must have reformed. Yeah, with the Tech 13, they've definitely reformed. So it looks like we have a native player that's taking over. Inca, of course, doing a very good job absorbing all of Western South America. Mordcorp Oil taking more and more territories. We do have the pirates gaining more and more troops. Now, the one bad thing about the pirates is the ships that they spawn with are the oldest class ship. They're all cogs and things like that. It's not a good time. It's actually kind of a good idea for the pirate players to delete their ships and then build them all over again with the modern types. Unfortunately, the AI doesn't do that. Yeah, they're out of danger. 71% towards enforcing demands. That was close. 98%. 98%. Meanwhile, the British have cleared up all of their rebel problems, currently drilling over in Hull. Got some Austrian troops as well, having come across to assist, taking leave from the Lake Belaton situation momentarily to go and deal with those rebels. It looks like Prussia has expanded into Cologne, so some more of the HRE territory is being gobbled up there, though Cologne still exists, so this is still a prince which the HRE can make use of. Although that's going to be a lot of unlawful territory that Prussia is going to be holding right now. Yes, this is a Kamchatkan, Texas. What is their religion and culture? That's actually a good question. Their religion is Tengri. I think they were trying to become something else, but miscalculated and ended up Tengri. No, that was Yuran. Yuran wanted to be Confucian when they took over Ming, but didn't. Then we got Tengri here in Texas, and their culture is Kamchatkan, which is 30% of the country. So everything which has been colonized will be Kamchatkan. And then there's also got accepted cultures of Aztec, Tlampec, and Matzlanzinca. And lots of non-accepted cultures, which they may want to be culture converting, I'm not sure. The Tengri with Nahuatl syncretic. That makes sense. Raising power plus 20%, morale of armies plus 5, local missionary strength plus 2. But they're not a horde, are they? Grand Princedom. Nope, they're a monarchy. So yeah, we have the Texan armies actually starting to fight now, and then Inca just going above and beyond. This would have been a great opportunity for Inca to basically secure control of the Americas. If they just let Texas disintegrate, then they would be the dominant power. It'd be possible but difficult for Texas to recover. But now this has probably cemented a very solid alliance between the two, and they are allied. So I think the Americas are starting to lock America down. They have almost certainly got an agreement saying Inca can go up to Veraguas, possibly. Or Guaymi. And then everything north of that line is going to be Texan, everything south of that line is going to be Incan, and it's going to be up to each player on how they deal with the colonials. Meanwhile, things are relatively calm elsewhere. We've got Congo currently fighting against Ethiopia, trying to grab as much of this territory as they can. Probably a bit of... Okay, I was going to say, a bit of a mistake if the Mamluks are not doing the same thing, but the Mamluks are indeed going after Ethiopia as well. And it kind of looks like the Mamluks have taken the brunt of the fighting against the Ethiopians. Congo have just pieced out. No, did I just not? I didn't click on them. Yeah. Congo has actually only had one battle against them and is taking these provinces. It looks like the Mamluks are going to take the lion's share here, trying to deny Tunis from taking these territories. Tunis, of course, having spread over into the former Ethiopian territories via the Central African kingdoms. Hello.
Hello. I just thought I'd mention that I have been told that whilst one of Ewan's allies is a little bit weakened, there may be a coalition.
Oh, interesting. An actual coalition or just a player?
Well, not a formal coalition, just a whole bunch of players all attacking at once.
Interesting. Okay, we'll be watching that with interest because, yeah, Texas is ever so slightly weakened right now.
Exactly.
Who else are Ewan's allies? Texas and Japan. Okay. So Yuran currently relying on Texas and Japan. Texas is in no shape to do anything. They are out of manpower. They are... Oh, they do have a lot of money. I'm guessing that they're getting a cash injection from somewhere. They're not getting subsidies, so these are just gifts. Plus, they're America. They're going to have a fair amount of money, particularly because they own the Incan gold mines. Wow, they have a lot of development. They don't have the institution yet, so they can't be a great power. But when they do embrace it, they'll be the 6th great power, knocking Austria off the top list. Interesting. Meanwhile, Hindustan continues to grow in 1st place, with the Ottomans in 2nd, Yuran in 3rd. Yuran, of course, also having institution issues, otherwise they would be 2nd. Russia in 4th, Andalusia in 5th, Japan in 6th, Timurid 7th, and then Austria 8th. Inca and Texas made their own treaty of tortillas and said, to heck with Europe. Yep, that's what I'm assuming. Giveaway works, all sorted. Awesome. Yes, thank you to CM Omega for giving up the key for the Europa Universalis IV, and congratulations, Tanks Ducks, for winning the giveaway. It's always absolutely awesome when people interact with us.
Hello,
So
Mordred.
Hello.
I just want to let you know that there can only be one.
Okay.
Only one Timurid.
Okay. I'm trying to remember who else was your dynasty now. I know there's a way of checking that. I don't remember how you do it. Dynasty. There we go. Yes. I was warned that things may be afoot.
Afoot, yes. Alright, I need to jump back to coordinate, but I thought I'd give you a slight heads up.
Yep. Good luck with it. This should be interesting. Okay, so Timurids are saying there can be only one Timurid. And the other Timurid, of course, is Uran. So it looks like the Timurids and Uran are going to have a showdown. There can only be one large red nation in Asia, plus Japan. So I do wonder if anyone else is going to be joining with them. F in chat for Hamburg's government. What happened to the government? Oh! They've monarchized. I'm guessing that they formed a dictatorship and then re-elected. Yep, it looks that way. So Hamburg has lost the Merchant Republic government they were using before. Probably through dictatorship, though I missed out on what exactly happened there. I'm going to go and ask Poet what happened.
You can ask, but I missed that one too.
Okay. Do you want to go and ask him? I'm guessing it's because of a low Republican tradition, but I don't know for sure.
I will go and ask.
Thank you. Japan is Timurid as well, are they? Yes, yes they are. You're right. So Uran's Timurid, Japan is Timurid. Timurid's a Timurid. I was wondering if Texas would be, but I think Texas is a republic. Yeah, they are. Grand Princedom. That would be a kingdom-level republic, not a kingdom-level kingdom. That would be a kingdom. It's going to be interesting with the locked and loaded Russia looming in the north. Yeah, Russia, I think, is the one that has the most to gain. I know Russia was pissed with these guys for blocking them off. There is still all of this in Siberia to claim, and Russia still has their Siberian frontier ability. So Russia is going to be looking to get this. Timurids probably looking to go after Afghanistan, and there is the war. Almost missed it. So we have got Uran and Texas. Japan not in this war. Timurids have gone to war, bringing in Hindustan. So it's the Timurids in Hindustan. Russia at the moment staying out of it. So 2 players on each side at the moment. Timurids coming in with 105,000 manpower versus Uran's 153,000. Military technology difference is 18 versus 18. So militarily they are equal. Economics is going to be another thing. Are they receiving subsidies from anyone? They are getting spoils of war. Pushing through Afghanistan, surprisingly.
So I'm here to give Poet support in the explanation that's about to happen.
Okay.
I am told that what happened with the whole Hamburg thing is dictatorship.
Okay, so let me start with the thing. So Hamburg, as a merchant republic, was over province limit, which appears to be a common recurring theme.
Yeah, weirdly.
Yeah. So to spare Poet the attempt, so they started trying to sell off provinces.
Hang on. Russia has just joined the war against Iran as well, so this is escalating.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay.
We'll come back later then.
If you're quick, keep going.
Okay. So Hamburg lost all their Republican tradition, became a dictatorship, then immediately became a duchy again, but has managed to recover their republicanism through shenanigans that no one really. Also, Great Britain is no longer a Black America consortium, so the risk of them imploding is no longer.
Okay, that's a good change.
Yeah.
Yeah, good move.
That is everything.
Okay, so it was a dictatorship, as I assumed.
Yeah, it was a dictatorship. Yeah, I think they just had enough reform progress to go straight back to being a republic.
No, fair enough. Anyway, I should probably start commentating on this war because it is really kicking off in here.
Is it? Have fun.
Thank you. So, Iran is currently at war with the Ottomans and their allies, with the Russians and their allies, and the Timurids and their allies. Iran definitely has not made any friends recently, and people are pouncing on that. So we have got Milan, Timurids, France, Russia, Brazil. Brazil? Interesting. Iran, Ottomans, Texas, Spain, and Hindustan all being players at war at the moment, and I'm guessing most of them aligned with or against Iran. Also, the other interesting thing is Portugal has apparently become Brazil. So if we scroll over here, nice. Whoa, no, mouse is wandering away. We do indeed have an independent Brazil of Portugal, and it looks like Portugal is being gobbled up by other players. In fact, is a... Oh, Portugal is a vassal of Brazil. Okay. Okay. I think that's one of their new mechanics, is that you can switch. Although I think that there was also a requirement for how you do that, but I don't remember what it is. Anyway, I want to see precisely who is in this fight. So we have got the Ottomans and Jerusalem fighting against Iran, Kazakh, Saragyogia, and Texas. Texas standing strong by their ally. We have got Russia and Finland against Iran and Co. And then the Timurids and Hindustan against Iran. That does mean that Brazil and France and other people like that are in a separate war against Milan. What's Milan doing? The Milanese conquest of Cerdeña against Spain, Brazil, France, and minions. Yeah, they're not raising any forces. They're not drilling anymore, so they are trying to recover their organization. I'm guessing that's just a pre-agreed thing, because I can't see Milan trying to take on all of that themselves. What was the province again? Sir... What? And the war just ended. Oh, they were taking this out. Okay. So they were trying to get the Sicily and... Sorry, not Sicily. Sardinia and Corsica. Makes sense. Yeah, I didn't think that Milan would be going up against them on their own that way. Meanwhile, the Timurids have taken down Afghanistan. We do have Hindustan as well. Remember, Bengal is their minion. Coming up through Saragyogia in the south. We've got the Russians pouring across the border into northern Siberia. This is definitely a very, very nice place to fight. Absolutely no problems ever happen just here off the side of the lake. Irkutsk, of course, being right here. Nope, no military disasters have ever occurred in this area for the Russians. Nope, definitely not. Then I am wondering if Ayutthaya is going to do anything. Japan, I guess, just broke alliances with Iran. And Iran, I'm pretty sure, will remember this. Yep, truce with Iran and Kazakh ends March 1631. That's a 5-year truce. That, I am pretty sure, is a truce break truce. And they have no prestige. That is definitely a alliance call rejection. It looks like the Ottomans are currently exiled. Why are the Ottomans exiled? I think some cheekiness occurred. Did they release Kazakh or Khiva? Khiva is a Timurid vassal. Timurids are still fighting because I think Afghanistan is a... Oh no, that's just a Iran tributary. Okay, so the Timurids are not at war with Iran anymore. Timurids have cut off here, blocking further expansion by the Ottomans. So this is why the Ottomans are currently exiled, because they were caught in this province. That is likely to cause problems between the Ottomans and the Timurids. I think that taking this province might have been a mistake. Unless the Timurid are purposefully trying to tick off the Ottomans. They're not allied with each other. I know that this has been a relatively contested, but not hotly so, border. And I think that this border may well become hot soon. Is Japan AI? Nope. AI is Japan's a player. So Russia is the only one still at war with Iran. The Ottomans have actually pieced them out as well. Taking these territories from them.